What if I told you that a single statement, just a few words spoken with absolute certainty, could signal the beginning of one of the most decisive military operations in recent history? We hold the cards. We have objectives. Those objectives are clear. That wasn't just rhetoric. It was a message, a warning, and possibly a declaration of intent. Because when a global superpower says it can hold anything at issue, that it effectively controls the fate of an entire country, you are no longer in the realm of diplomacy. You are stepping into the domain of overwhelming force. And behind those words, preparations were already underway. Thousands of miles away at RAF Fairford, a quiet but intense transformation was taking place. This wasn't a routine exercise. This was something far more deliberate. Parked along the runway, massive silhouettes of B-52H Stratofortress bombers stood ready, icons of long-range strike capability that have defined American air power for decades. These aircraft are not just machines, they are strategic tools designed for one purpose: delivering overwhelming force across continents. The air around them was alive with activity. Ground crews moved with precision and urgency. Engineers surrounded the aircraft, focusing on one of the most critical components, the 8 Pratt Whitney TF33 engines mounted beneath the wings. Each engine was carefully inspected. Cowling panels were opened. Turbine blades were checked for microscopic cracks, for any sign of foreign object damage. Because at this level of operation, even the smallest fault can mean mission failure. And failure was not an option. Nearby, heavy-duty MJ-1 jammer trucks rolled into position, carrying payloads that would soon transform these bombers into airborne arsenals. The B-52H Stratofortress is capable of carrying up to 70,000 pounds of mixed weapons. But this mission wasn't about quantity alone. It was about precision, reach, and impact. One by one, the weapons were loaded. Massive Mark 84 bombs, each weighing 2,000 pounds, were hoisted into position. These are not subtle weapons. They are designed for sheer destructive force. Alongside them, advanced AGM-86C CALCM cruise missiles were carefully mounted. These weapons are capable of striking hardened targets from hundreds of kilometers away, allowing the aircraft to remain far outside heavily defended zones. And then came the precision element. GBU-31 JDAM bombs, equipped with GPS guidance systems, were added to the loadout. These weapons can strike within meters of their target, making them ideal for destroying missile bunkers, command centers, and fortified positions with surgical accuracy. But what truly makes this system devastating isn't just the weapons, it's how they are delivered. Inside the bomber, the heart of its strike capability, the Common Strategic Rotary Launcher, was being tested. This cylindrical drum, mounted in the bomb bay, can carry multiple weapons and rotate them into firing position in rapid sequence. Instead of opening and closing bomb bay doors repeatedly, the system allows continuous deployment, faster, more efficient, and far more lethal. Ground crews ran full diagnostic checks. The launcher spun through its rotations. Each station was tested, every connection verified. Because when the moment comes, everything must work flawlessly. And while all of this was happening on the flight line, another critical component of the mission was preparing: the crew. Inside briefing rooms, the 5-member crew of each bomber was going through final mission details. Pilots reviewed flight paths that would span thousands of miles. Navigators calculated routes designed to avoid detection. Electronic warfare officers prepared countermeasures to deal with potential threats. Every second of the mission was planned. Every variable considered. Because this wasn't just a strike. It was a message. On March 20th, the United Kingdom government approved the use of key strategic bases, including RAF Fairford and Diego Garcia. That decision alone signaled alignment at the highest level. It meant that this operation wasn't isolated, it was coordinated, planned, supported, and potentially imminent. Because when multiple strategic assets are activated simultaneously, long-range bombers, forward operating bases, precision-guided munitions, It points to something larger than a routine deployment. It suggests preparation for a scenario where speed, reach, and overwhelming force are required. Now here's where things take a deeper turn. Because operations like this are not just about destroying targets. They are about shaping outcomes, about creating leverage, about sending signals that go far beyond the battlefield. When a B-52H Stratofortress takes off armed with cruise missiles and precision bombs, it carries more than just weapons. It carries intent, strategy, and a message that can be understood without a single word being spoken. And that message is simple: capability and readiness. But the real question is, what happens next? Because in modern conflict, the first move is rarely the last. Every action triggers a reaction. Every strike creates consequences, some immediate, others delayed. And sometimes, the biggest impact isn't the physical damage, it's the shift in perception. Power demonstrated at this scale changes calculations. It forces decisions. It redraws boundaries, both literal and strategic. And that's why moments like these matter. Because they sit at the edge of possibility, between deterrence and escalation, between control and unpredictability. And history has shown us that once that line is crossed, events can move faster than anyone expects. So as these bombers sit ready, as crews finalize their checklists, as engines prepare to ignite, one thing becomes clear. This is not just preparation. This is positioning.